their life dreaming about what's next for themselves, what they wish for themselves, what can hopefully happen someday. And coaching fans the flames of those dreams with a partner in crime who's going to support you in bringing all that to life. How can that be a bad thing? That's really taking your whole passion and purpose and directing it toward what matters most to you.
You're going to end up feeling like you have a new sense of control over your life. You're going to feel like you understand people a lot better. And your relationships with people will
change on the inside, and you just really do that personal work on yourself. And then your external world just kind of falls into place in miraculous ways.
A life coach is going to direct you there in a way that works for your own pacing, which means your own growth and rate of change, and help you get to exactly where you want to go to the best of their ability. That's what they're committing to you.
I think that coaching is going to open up your belief that you have so much wisdom, so many answers, so many resources inside that you can take action on every single day to make your life the way you want.
A life coach is not going to change your life. You are. What happens when you come into coaching, if you take it seriously, if you're really committed to it, if you really put your whole self into it, if you really bring 100% of what's true for you and what you truly want, coaching will hold up a mirror and show you what you want and how much you want it, and hopefully will also give you the permission to go for it.
A good life coach is going to find out what's missing, what are the distinctions that's missing for you, and help you fulfill that. Now, left up to your own devices, you might do that over time, but it might take you a decade to do that. A good life coach will probably do that in a few months.
The first thing you're going to see when you work with a life coach is that your life is probably not as bad as you thought it was. And once you change that, because we can't change other people, but we can change ourselves. And when we change how we feel, the whole world starts to change around us. People will treat you different. You'll see things differently. You choose. At the end of the day, we all choose how we feel.
So be prepared to feel like a totally different person, and be prepared to feel like the person you've always wanted to hang out with or be best friends with.
And when you get unstuck, everything is so obvious to you, and decisions are very easy to make, and you know exactly what you're doing, you know why you're doing what you're doing, so life is easier.
A coach is not going to solve your problems for you. A coach is going to allow you to solve your problems for yourself, and that is the most valuable thing you could ever have in your life, because long after the coaching process is done, you're going to have this belief and these tools in your kit that you can call upon anytime you feel lost, anytime you feel in transition. You can go back to the learnings, you can apply them, and you can move through.
Your life can change 360 within about 6 months. And that's what I've seen with the average of the people that I work with, that their life just completely transformed. They're doing what they love. They're happy. Everything in their life has changed. Their views about money, relationship, everything has changed.
I mean, don't you get excited when you come into a new insight or realization that completely changes the way you've been approaching life, and it really liberates you in a new way, and you feel this expansiveness, and you like, oh my God, I see it so differently, and I'm not blocked the way I used to be, and then everything opens up. That is, I think, the most exciting thing that can happen in life. That's why I'm obsessed with what I do. I'm always reading, I'm always learning, because there's always some new way that someone's going to say something that might register a little different and open you up.
You get to stop putting all your energy into what you were supposed to do or what you should do, and you get to start putting it into what's going to have you grinning ear to ear when you go out of this world. That's what you get with coaching if you really put yourself into it and if you make it an important commitment for you.
You start to feel like a different person from the inside out, and then your life starts to change. Like the external of your life changes when the internal makes those changes.
What's going to happen is what you want to happen. And I'm going to help you, we're going to talk about that more. And after our first couple of conversations, we're going to be really clear about what you want. You know what you want. And you want something, pretty badly. and that's what you're going to have. And you're going to have that fairly quickly.